The next chapter is called The Giants. But if you were so nice and friendly, Sophie said, then why did you snatch me from my bed and run away with me?
Because you saw me,
The big friendly giant answered.
If anyone is ever seeing a giant, he or she must be taken away hip switch.
Why? Asked Sophie.
Well, first of all,
Said the BFG.
Human beings is not really believing in giants, is they? Human beings is not thinking we exist.
Just like from the blurb in the back of the book jacket.
I do, Sophie said. Ah, but that is only because you have seen me, cried the BFG. I cannot possibly allow anyone, even little girls, to be seeing me and staying at home. The first thing you would be doing, you would be scuttling around, yodeling the news that you were actually seeing a giant. And then a great giant hunt, a mighty giant look-see, would be starting up all over the world with the human beings all rummaging for the great giant you saw and getting wildly excited. People would be coming rushing and bushing after me with goodness knows what, and they would be catching me and locking me into a cage to be stared at.
Text-to-text connection to the one and only Ivan.
They would be putting me into the zoo or the bunkum house with all those squiggling hippo dumplings and crocodile-dillies.
Sophie knew what the giant said was true. If any person reported actually having seen a giant haunting the streets of town at night, there would most certainly be a terrific hullabaloo across the world.
I will bet you,
The BFG went on,
that you
would have been
splashing the news all over the wonky world, wouldn't you, if I hadn't wiggled you away?
I suppose I would, Sophie said.
And that would never do,
Said the BFG. So what will happen to me now? Sophie asked.
If you do go back, you will be telling the world,
Said the BFG.
Most likely on the telly bunkum box.
That must be the TV.
And the radio squeaker. So you will just have to be staying here with me for the rest of your life.
Oh no! cried Sophie.